Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Reddit video, the series where you can submit your photos, videos, memes, questions, anything that you want about the world of professional wrestling over on the Santi's Videos Reddit page. So if you'd like to have your hot garbage featured in next week's Reddit video, make sure that you check out the Reddit page. I'll put the link to it in the description for you. It's also kind of crazy to think about that there's 6,000 of you already on that Reddit page. So that's 6,000 brain-rotted wrestling fans in one location. That's kind of scary. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring that bell for notifications. If you're a wrestling fan, I know that you're going to fall in love with this YouTube channel because we always upload daily wrestling content. And if you want even more than daily wrestling content, don't forget the Patreon, the Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, 5 weekly match watch-alongs, the Royal Rumble watch-alongs, the podcast early. All of that is over there. I'll put the link in the description or link in the pinned bio for you. But that's enough. Let's see what horrible, deplorable things you have sent me this week. What is a WWE dream match that you would love to see but can never happen? So you have Kevin Owens versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and that is a banger of a match, at least from an in-ring perspective. Like, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is so good, so underrated in my opinion. And then you have Kevin Owens, who not only is he a great in-ring performer as well, but he can tell a great story. I think this is a great dream match, kind of a unique one. I haven't seen people come up with this. I'm not very unique. I'm going to go AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels. Like, at the very least, like, if I could have them both in their primes, my God, I feel like that match would actually open up a void in time and space and destroy the third dimension as we know it with how good it would be. I'm sorry, but what the actual hell is this?
I love you, Solo.
Yeah, no. I'm just not ready for this type of Reddit video today. I don't recall Rey Mysterio saying this. The dude says, do you think that WWE will show nudity on Netflix? No. What do you think that you... Hey, I'm Rey Mysterio, 619, here's my dong. I don't think that... Is it weird to laugh at your own joke? But of course, there's not going to be any nudity in the WWE and Netflix. I don't want that. I don't want it to get to that level of raunchiness without it feeling necessary. And I frankly don't know where titties, dicks, and balls are ever going to be necessary in my landscape of professional wrestling. I just don't want it. I don't need it. I just want good wrestling. And if it allows for them to be edgier, I wanted for them to explore, like maybe a bit more realistic storylines, a bit more adult storylines, maybe get a bit more violent, but I don't need them to like just go through any sort of expectations and give us nudity. Like, I don't want that. Which match would you prefer to happen? Okay, first of all, this is a dope graphic. So you've got Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, versus the final boss. It's going to be Bloodline Rules, The Rock, or The Rock versus Cody Rhodes. I want to see this match, but I find Roman versus Rock a lot more appetizing. Like, that's the dream match. I figured this was going to be your third alternative. It was going to be The Rock, Roman versus Cody Rhodes. I feel like we're going to go down this route at some point, but I don't want this to be the first stopping point. I feel like this is the first match that we need. Like, do you remember when we got John Cena versus The Rock the first time and it was perfect, it was right? And then the second time, everybody kind of agrees it should have been Cena, The Rock versus CM Punk. I feel like they should do Rock and Roman first, and then the second match, have that be the triple threat match.
I just OTC's that boy. Original tribal chief.
What is that laugh? What?
Tribal chief.
That's adorable. God, I love this man. Tama Tonga. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I want to be disrespectful.
Nah, hey, that's my fault, bro.
I see the carpet. I figured,
That's my fault, bro. Oh, yeah, you can wipe on the carpet if you want to, but nah, I'm gonna get you a whole napkin, all right?
I'm not going to wipe it on the carpet. I can't confirm. What the fucking mustard?
Oh, my fault.
There's so much. This is so chaotic.
Cleveland is going on.
There you go, man. Clean towel for you.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, that was an entire episode of Dragon Ball Z just to get one napkin. There's so much going on there, but it's kind of just insane to think that John Cena crossed over into the world of content creation, and CENAT. Obviously, CENAT is the biggest content creator on the planet right now as we speak. This man can pretty much make a napkin go viral, clearly, as you can see here. And he's already doing all of these huge collabs. He's done one with Kevin Hart. He's done one with McDonald's. And now with John Cena. It's just so cool to see like a part of our world, John Cena, the world of professional wrestling, crossing over into this larger landscape of somebody that is as mainstream and as in tune with internet culture as CENAT. I personally want to see more of this. I would think it would be hilarious if somehow we could get I mean, Cody Rhodes on a CENAT stream. Come on, you know that would be great. That would be money. The Cell is insane. That's crazy. Dude, these guys, one more time. That would actually be such a legendary sell if anybody did that to Stone Cold Stunner. Look, the SGW guys, the soft ground wrestling, I think that it's so cool what they do. It's such a unique little pocket corner of professional wrestling that I feel like every wrestling fan should see at some point or another. But I mean, I have a concern. Like, how many times have these guys in this organization been given money to buy a new ring and they're still wrestling in the dirt? Frankly, all right, I don't think they ever needed a ring because I feel like part of the appeal is them wrestling in the dirt. Soft ground, it just sort of goes with the name. And I feel like that's the reason why they stand out. But what have they done with all of this money? Like, they've been given so much money. Look, I don't know the ins and outs. All I'm saying is, as somebody that donated to this cause, I haven't seen any of my money or anyone's money go towards the thing that it was supposedly going for. So I'm just kind of waving here a red flag. What's going on with SGW? How 10-year-old me thought the Big Show was spitting heat in the studio. Like, all right, I already know what this is going to be because I thought the same thing when I was a kid.
Well, it's a big show.
To be fair, it sounds like it could be a giant man that's singing this, you know? Look, you weren't the only one. I also thought at an embarrassingly old enough age to know better that was also the Big Show singing in the studio, just spitting out heat like that. Ah! We were all thinking it. You could have probably done a Styles Clash if you wanted to as well. I guess it was kind of dealer's choice there. Never forget Clash of the Castle 2022. Jesus Christ, better dad than Chris Benoit. Dude, did this get captured on WWE TV? Because I see the little hashtag Universal title. This definitely does look like Clash of the Castle. And it was back when the Universal title was still a thing. Bro, the cameraman captured this? Dude, no way. Why did this look like a scene from a sitcom?
Got a second?
Bro, that's this reference might not hit if you're not Canadian, but that's every goddamn episode of Degrassi. Every episode of Degrassi was like that. Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. Honestly, I don't think that I've ever been sent a more accurate meme ever. This is perfect. This is such a great representation of what happened on Monday. And frankly, like, I wouldn't hate if we got these two as a proper tag team at some point down the line, because it would be a super tag team. And I just feel like the dynamic between these two would be amazing. It would be so good to see these two bouncing off each other back and forth with backstage shenanigans, with Rhea wanting everything to be goth and black and Tiffany wanting everything to be hot and pink, right? I think it'd be great. New home screen goes hard. Why? Like, why are you the way that you are? Like, I mean, it's a beautiful, you're not wrong. It does go hard. Dom, please remember that you're married.
Situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get from the...
Ay, Dios mío. Dios, por favor. Por favor, tenga misericordia en este gran humano, Dominic Mysterio. Judgment Day double date soon? Dude, if they legitimately did a double date little vignette or something, little pre-recorded segment for Monday Night Raw, or even the WWE social media pages, it would go viral. It would go so hard to see Carlito trying to riz up Raquel Rodriguez in a double date environment. Come on. Look, you're not doing anything with Carlito anyway. You might as well give him some sort of motivation to his character. And if his motivation is to riz up muscle mommy Raquel Rodriguez, then who are we to stop him? If you disagree, then you're just jealous.
Do they deserve the hate? Honestly, no. They're way too overhated, which is ironic because they're actually really good. Yes, deserves the hate.
Well, this is totally legit, and it's got Sambuca on it, and I'm not going to disagree with one of the goats. God, the strength is insane on one foot. Oh my gosh. AEW superstar. Oh my God.
Oh no. People say Brock
Oh
Lesnar
my
has
God. That was a sneak peek of this week's Wrestling is Cool Match Club, which is available exclusively on patreon.com/SantiZap. This week, we're looking at the champion versus champion match between AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series 2017. We've got an NXT classic between Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate at NXT TakeOver Chicago. An all-time classic from WrestleMania 3 between Macho Man Randy Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The WrestleMania 25 Money in the Bank ladder match. And a women's classic clinic of a match between Io Sky and Mayu Iwatani at Stardom and Climax 2016. On top of that, you're going to be getting the 1998 Royal Rumble watch-along. You're getting all of this plus the Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, and the Wrestling is Cool podcast 3 days earlier than everywhere else. We're trying really hard to jam-pack the Patreon with as much value and as much content as possible, all of which is content that we can never show on YouTube. So consider coming over to the Patreon. That's patreon.com/SantiZap. I'm confident that if you even give it 1 month that you're going to fall in love with not just the content, but the community over on Patreon. All right, that's it for the sellout. Back to the video. The Rock theme, if it was by Def Rebel.
It's gonna be Bloodline Rules, Mama Rose. Mama Rose. Look at your boy now. The final boss. It doesn't matter what your name is. Shut up, you thong.
Dude, I love how brain rotted the wrestling community has become with these. It's gonna be Bloodline Rules memes. Look, I'm telling you, it's one of those things. If you just say it over and over again, Mama Rhodes, it's gonna be Bloodline Rules, the final boss. It's not funny. It just isn't. But it's the fact that it's so stupid and not funny. If you keep doing it, it somehow becomes funny again. Yeah, this is pretty accurate regarding American Made. And it's not even just this picture. In the vignettes that they're making, which are fantastic, by the way, Brutus is just, it's just sort of a goof in it. And I love it. I feel like it's a fun dynamic. What are your honest thoughts on Santi? Is he the best wrestling YouTuber right now? Also, why is this the picture that you chose of me? Why did you take this with a potato? There's literally thousands of photos of me that you can find that are in HD. Why did you pick the one that was taken with a Samsung fridge? He's the only one I watch. I mean, I'll take it. That counts. I'll take that as technically I'm his goat of wrestling content creation. He's my favorite, seemingly the hardest working. So yeah. I do got to give myself that. I don't see other wrestling content creators posting as much and as often as I do. I'm just saying. I like the great one better. No! How do you feel about this? I don't know what this is. What Candice LeRae is the women's speed champion? I'm not even memeing. This is the first I'm hearing of this. I didn't even know this was happening. Why are we wasting our time with a women's speed title? Just women's mid-card, for the love of everything that is holy. Who had the best Money in the Bank cash in? I mean, yeah, you're going pretty hard here with Dolph Ziggler. This one was great. Of course, Heist of the Century or Damian Priest. Look, it's not even close. I'm not even going to spend a lot of time. It's right here. I don't know that this will ever be topped, especially when you include the context of the fact that Roman is involved, Brock is in there. It's the first time, of course, that it happened at WrestleMania. It's just too perfect. It's always going to be this, most likely.
Smash through the ceiling 'cause I'm reaching for the stars.
I'm going to pause it there because last thing I need is for this video to get copyrighted by some shitty ass KSI song. Because I'm reaching for the stars. From a ring to the ling to the ring to the ling. Where's my climb? It's so bad, man. Brandy's been cooking lately with these tweets. She always knew. Bro, that kid is mean mugging Kevin Owens. That kid did always know. No way. Breaking, YouTuber Santi Zap has been spotted backstage at WWE live events. Rumors are coming out that Santi Zap has signed a multi-year contract with WWE and will have a, quote, Bloodline Rules match with Tongaloa at a future WWE PLE event. Like, why are these things going viral? Why that photo of me dressed like Link from The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time? Why? There's so many photos of me. Santi, WTF is this, bruh? Hi, guys, I'm Santiago. I have an open relationship with a man named Dominic Mysterio and another man named Joe Hendry. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube. I mean, please subscribe to my YouTube. At least the last part of this is sane. Please subscribe to this YouTube page. Hear me out, feud of 2025. Oh yeah, this needs to happen, and they've already kind of alluded to this eventually happening. Kevin Owens has already talked about like how he's just not happy about the fact that CM Punk is back. And I mean, lo and behold, the two feuds that Punk has already kind of set up have been between two guys that just aren't happy that he's back, in Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. So it's just kind of logical, right? To make that next step, to have it be Kevin Owens. There is history here as well, going back as far as Ring of Honor as well. So I desperately want to see this feud. Like, this to me is the best available feud for CM Punk outside of Seth Rollins, in my opinion. So please give me Kevin Owens versus CM Punk, because it would be generational. Let's fucking go. The War Raiders are back again. You guys just send horrible images. It's like some of you guys are living in like 2008 with these horrible potato cam footage and videos that you and images that you send in. But yes, the War Raiders are back. We're happy about it. The War Raiders are a significantly much better name than the dumbass Viking Raiders. Nobody ever liked the Viking gimmick. Apparently only Vince McMahon had some weird hard-on for Vikings. We can do away with the dumb cosplay and just have two dads that in the daytime are accountants, and the other one might be a day trader, and at nighttime they put on leather vests, ride bikes, grow out their beards, and kick ass. That's what War Raiders is all about. That's what I want to see. No more Vikings, no more antlers, no more Valhalla. If she comes back, just make her Sarah Logan again. Which title reign was better? Drew McIntyre, so the 5-minute reign, or Jinder Mahal? Look, dude, it's still Drew McIntyre's. Drew McIntyre's 5-minute reign was so much more impactful than anything that Jinder Mahal did as WWE champion, and I stand by that. Those 5 minutes evolved so many storylines for the next year than anything that Jinder did. Think about it. When Drew won, he advanced the storyline of him versus CM Punk. When he lost, he even further advanced the story between him and CM Punk, and then set up Damian Priest to be world champion. He set up like the next 8 months of WWE storytelling with this victory. Drew McIntyre wins hands down. What is the best one-word catchphrase in WWE history?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
What?
I hate what?
What? You testify.
No. No. It's a good one, but not in WWE, TNA. I hate this one.
Really?
Oh, that might be it. Oh, this one might be it. The yes and the woo are... No. No, I won't. Oh, damn is good. Look, out of all of those, in terms of cultural impact, it's probably woo, the Ric Flair woo. But I'm a yes chant guy, so I'm gonna go with yes. Would a reunion of the Usos ruin Jay's momentum as a single star or not? Technically, yes, if it becomes a permanent thing, right? Like it would by default, if it just makes him a tag team specialist for the rest of his career again. But if it's a one-off, kind of like how when the Shield reunited for a little bit, then it's not a big deal. Then I feel like they can have this one-off reunion, maybe a one-off championship reign as tag team champions, but if the end goal is always to go back to them being singles, then Jay's going to be just fine. And same with Jimmy. All right, folks, thank you so much for submitting in your Reddit submissions. Again, don't forget to submit them for next week's video, but that's it. I'm done. Okay, bye. Get out of here.